supposedly their goal, they want to be the blockchain of traders. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting dynamic to think of, because that's first for me.
Wow.
I haven't heard anybody doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not a financial advisor. I mean, chain's doing DeFi, but everybody's doing DeFi. But supposedly there's something about SEI that makes it where they can make like more creative dApps. So I think it's pretty fascinating. I'm gonna look into it because it's about to run, and then I'm gonna be famous for calling it again, like I do every time.
There
it
you
sucks, I can't help it. I just know the coins are gonna move because I've been here for 13 years, guys.
I've been here for a long time. Hold on. What's funny is that we were talking about this optimism to this avalanche chart. We got this, ascending triangle pattern, measured move continued. What's really funny about here's the avalanche chart here that they see on the screen. And now I'm going to switch to the optimism chart. Interesting. The same setup, the same exact setup. And except this alarm's at 193, bigger measured move, which makes sense because big SR and volume spike over here as well. I think optimism and avalanche are both going to break up and out of these ascending triangles and probably get into 50% pumps. Can't put a time frame on that. Also, Brett called this breakout.
Yep.
There it is.
Brett and Whiff are my top two meme coins of the bull run.
25% since the alarm. This alarm was given to you guys on 4 charts, 4 minutes last week from that little white clip right there. Nice call. Shout out to anybody who caught that one. And then Fetch, FET. It did kind of break down from this line.
That's manipulation, them getting it down there so they can buy it lower, right? What chart is this?
To be fair,
it's a 2-hour chart. I'm sorry, you can't. I would never say anything stupid like that about the 2-hour chart. I thought it was a daily.
Oh, you're good. But to be fair, from this short from the break of that alarm, that was an 11% trade right here, and now it's coming back to this big SR at $1.55. Huh?
When's the token swap?
Dude, I'm so confused. I've heard so many different things.
It's scammy, to be honest with you.
I still think that this is the one, though.
Well, I agree. I do think it is the one. I will tell you that Ben Gertzel knows how to make some money. But he's also boys with Charles, and Charles has not been the best at making the money lately. But I will say Ben Gertzel was smart enough to move all this stuff off of Cardano. Like he moved off chain. He was supposed to build some stuff on Cardano. He built it somewhere else. He built his own blockchain. Did you know that?
Gertzel?
Yeah, Hypercycle.
Okay. Oh wow,
that's his.
So
it's supposed to be an AI layer 1.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be built specifically when all the AI needs to have their own blockchain.
Interesting.
So it will probably be a big mover in the next one. I just don't. Well, the AI stuff, guys. Okay, let me tell you something. Do you mind if I talk into your show for a minute?
Yeah, I do want to look at this SEI chart after this.
Absolutely.
Just hold the mic.
Hold the mic, baby. Hold the mic, baby. Thank you. So. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? What coin were you talking about?
We're talking about Cardano, Ben Gertzel's AI.
Yeah. Oh, the AI stuff. Yeah. Well, I will tell you what's very fascinating. So I bought a bunch of domain names. I changed the name of my brand.
The BitBoy.
No, that's what people have to call me.
Oh.
We are now BitBoy X. I'm not 100% sure I love the logo I made for you. I'm still looking at it, but BitBoy X. X is hot right now. It's a video I made about XAI and all this stuff. X is a really hot letter, guys. Trust me. There you go. But the point is,
AI
is that when I went to go buy these domain names on GoDaddy, okay, you go buy the .com. How much do you think a .com is? Like for 1 year, just like 1 year on average. Let's say they give you a deal on
$60, $100, not even.
Or like $14, 12, 14.
Yeah,
you can get it for $9, $10.
Depends on the name, though. Some cost more.
Of course, but when you're looking for one that's just like, like AJ writes cryptobooks.com, like you just add an extra word, put a .com on the end. It's like $14, something like that per year. Maybe it's 20, whatever now. But the point is that then you go to the extensions. Okay, you've got .net, .org. How much do you think those things are to add on usually?
Not much at all.
Like $4 or $5, right. Whatever. Get a combo, get a package. Okay.
Sure.
Now you want some of these other extensions, right? Like let's say you wanted, I got bitboy.club. Hey, me and AJ, we used to kill in the club. Hey.
See?
Oh man.
Hard, bro.
In Boston? Oh, Miss Judy. Oh shoot.
Judy.
Sorry. Look. She was just like an old lady that was working there, but
oh my god,
she was a kindergarten teacher.
Funny, dude.
We made all that up. We never talked to her, of course, but we think she was named Miss Judy and she was a kindergarten teacher.
Definitely Miss Judy.
Yeah. But listen, so the point is, is that, okay, so you want to buy .club. How much do you think BitBoy.club costs?
Not much.
Probably not much, you know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a little more expensive for some reason, like $19. Oh man, that's weird. Why is it like that? I don't know. But most of them are like $5-6 to add on. Do you know how much the .ai one is now for 1 year?
Like 300, 500.
Well, just
for
the extension, it's $55 a year.
Oh shit. Because they know it's going to be.
It's always been cheaper.
Yep.
It's always been cheaper. These the side domain names, they've always been cheaper, right? Unless they were really unique or really cool and people were sitting on them, or like, you know, maybe good as like, oh, this one's cool, but like just now .ai. I just bought .ai for like $10 for BitBoy.ai a couple weeks ago or something. I bought BitBoy X.ai. That was $55, and it was crazy. And that tells you right there, that tells you what's coming. It's not just crypto. It's not just crypto is going to move. AI is about to explode. Like, this is a time where you could actually be trying to find maybe some companies on the stock market in AI to invest in. And I will tell you, it's anything. I just did a whole video on this. I'm going to put out later. Okay. Anything Elon Musk is investing in, or anything he's working on. Anything he's working on. You know what he's about to release? You get this first for the people on my channel. You know. It's a supersonic commercial jet company. What? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that, can you look it up? Can you see if that's public yet? Supersonic. I don't know if you guys know Mr. X advises all these people. Oh shit. I'm revealing my. Oh, we don't know. Oh man. 3 weeks ago. I'm revealing my supersonic. No, that's a YouTube video. No. It's not public yet. It's not public yet. So he had mentioned it back here in 2022. This isn't public. This is straight from Mr. X, guys. He is building this, and it's going to have the name or the word or the letter, excuse me, X in it. You got SpaceX. Don't forget about SpaceX. You got X. Then you've got XAI that's coming. You have X payments that's coming. You have X jets or whatever we're going to call it. I said we. It's going to be electric. What's that? That's 2022. That's old. Oh, fair. That's old. So yeah, we're going to be flying around on these things before you know it. In the next 5 or 10 years for sure. That'd be sick. Yeah. So because it's not for elite. It's a commercial. It's a commercial supersonic jet company he's going to do. So when that one comes out and nobody knows that that's out and it's called X Jets or something, I don't know what it's called. X Jets would be pretty cool though, right? X Jets, X Airways. You know. I don't know. Yeah, so, it's there. Yeah. That's crazy, dude. So you'll see it. It'll come, and it's going to be probably pretty soon. There's also should be some big XRP announcement coming in the next in the next couple months. Not today, but I talked to David Schwartz at. Did you? I did. And he saw me at my lowest. I met David Schwartz at my very lowest. I walked up to just say hello, get a picture, whatever, as he was talking to other people. Yeah. I overheard something. Oh, you did? I'm not going to tell it on the channel, but I'll tell you later. Oh, and he is a big fan of mine now after we met, and that's what you're talking about. He told somebody he's a big fan of mine. That really surprised you. I even put it on the Twitter. Just kidding, David. That what I will say. Oh, cool. Is that his confidence about the coming years certainly reignited my enthusiasm for XRP. He may be a time traveler. Look, this is what I'll say about David Schwartz. You know, David Schwartz, I ran into him at the airport in Austin. After I got kicked out of karate, after they told me I couldn't go to karate combat, I was devastated. I was so mad that I couldn't see Jay Chain's fight, and I left. I just went to the airport and went home. And Cassie came, and I was there before Cassie, and because I just left. I was like, I just had to go. Sure. And so she ends up coming there, about 30 minutes later or whatever. In that 30 minutes, I run into David Schwartz. My plan, let me tell you what my plan was. My plan was listen to my music and walk around angry in the airport. That was my plan. And then you said, hey, look, David Schwartz. Yeah, I said, I want to be angry, but I definitely want to get a barbecue sandwich too. So I'm going to go get a barbecue sandwich. And I look over and there's David Schwartz. And I look over my shoulder. I'm like, God, he would be sitting in front of some kind of like fruity vegan place, probably. I don't know what he was eating. I can't remember what he was eating though. He said it was good though. But I saw him over there and I was like, and that's the thing about life sometimes is so interesting is you can be in just like either the best mood and something bad happens or you be in the worst mood. And it's like, I knew when I saw him there, I immediately knew it was him. Obviously, he was just sitting alone at a table eating. I had to go talk to him, and I was just thinking I was going to go say hello and whatever. And he talked to me for like 30 minutes, and he told me some stuff about how hard it was when everything happened between Brad and Jeb and him, and it was a big split. He said it was not nearly as ugly as obviously what I've been through, and like whatever. He said like it was a hard time. It was a really hard time for him, and I just got such a sense that he's a really good dude, and he's picked on me online for years and years and years. And when I met him in person, he gave me like some real good advice, because I was at a very low point at that point. I was very upset about what had happened, and it just meant a lot to me that he did that. So I thought it was really cool. So I'm a big fan of David Schwartz forever, for sure. And
he's a G for sure.
Yeah,
big shot to David Schwartz.
He was telling me some kind of crazy like trading volatility algorithmic trading he does and stuff. Yeah, it was wild.
That's cool that people like him still trade.
I know.
They G-Gens forever.
Yeah, well, people like him, they're developers, and they make stuff. Like, they just want to make stuff that beats the system all the time.
Totally. I did want to talk about this SEI chart before we pieced out today. And guys, a lot of charts similar to OP, similar to AVAX. It's not exactly the same ascending triangle formation, but the point is that it's kind of separated from this kind of 2024 early 24 value area to like this area where it was before. And it is I would say that breaking this local high here around 52.1 would kind of represent it getting back to this value area. And the interesting thing about that price point is that it's kind of stuck in the middle of this low volume node. We could get to the next volume around 72, and then another dip up until 87.
Can I show you where it's going to go on the screen?
Yeah, and almost
it's going to go up here.
Up here.
It's going to go all the way to the top of that volume.
I hope so.
This
is the daily chart, very close to a bull.
The number to watch, according to some things I read. Okay. Like, I wasn't actually doing the chart on this.
Sure.
But I read that they were saying that if it breaks 60, it's going to $1 period.
Really?
That's what they were saying. They were saying if this thing breaks 60, it is going to go to $1. Now, but I think it's very potential, because look at, you have to go look at what SWE just did.
Yeah, that's what.
Yes,
and also
SWE people are so smart, man. They know what they're. Annie knew that this bull run was going to start, and he pre-ran it with all this big news leading into it.
SEI is 130% from its 24 high.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to crush it. It's going to crush it.
I bought most of my SWE at like 65, 70, between 65 and 75.
Size a top 20 to 30 project easily.
I think so.
Easily.
I think it's going to be a big one.
It's hard when you say that anymore, because
you connect it to SWE. I feel like they're paired in my mind.
Well, I feel like people say, "Oh, I miss SWE. What's this side? It's a different letter. I love E's."
Yeah, I like S's. I'm a big fan of the S's. Amazing sweetness, dude. Yeah. So we are going to close the show here in the next like 5 minutes, but I do want to say before we close the show, we actually talked about this earlier in the show. We need to do one Crossfire episode about Cardano.
Yes.
Crossfire episode about Cardano.
Oh, and you're gonna take the opinion that it's good?
Yes.
Oh, bro. Now look, I want to be very clear. Like, people are still gonna make money.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's not gonna go down this bull. Like, people are still going to get gains. It's still going to go up, 200 or 300% probably, or whatever. It's not going. It's probably going to do what Litecoin did.
What I said on the earlier today, I said, is Cardano going to be a top 5 mover in the bull market this year? No. But is it going to be a right down the middle pick that goes, probably back to relevant levels from before, that's going to put gains on the board?
Right down the middle is a great way to say it, because I literally think it's like. Is it going to outperform the top 50? I don't think so. Or will it be one of the top 50 movers in the top 100? I don't think so. Will it be one of the top 49 or one of the top 51? Maybe. I don't know. I just think like it's right. I think it's right there, like 50-50 on it.
Yeah.
Just like you said. And
that's fair. But I am also just like bullish on Cardano, and I like Charles.
I like Charles too. Don't get me wrong.
What are we disagreeing about then?
No, I think that
we need to argue about something here.
well, the thing is it's like Ethereum. Like, Ethereum's dead. Like Ethereum is not dead because it has institutional adoption, and there's going to be enterprise and DeFi, the big boy stuff on there where they don't need fast transactions. It's going to keep going, and because of the ETFs, like, it's going to remain relevant. It'll fall out of the top 2. I think it will never pass Bitcoin. That's done.
No flipping.
No flipping. SWE and Solana and XRP are the 3 to watch. I'm not saying one of them will do it. Wow. I'm definitely not saying one will flip Ethereum. Okay. I don't think anything's going to flip Ethereum probably in this bull run, but I think Solana and SWE are going to start making it real tight because the Solana people and the SWE people are going to be pulling from the ETH dominance. You know,
what my only thing is, what if the flipping never happens? Is that bad for crypto as a whole?
Well, now that I actually understand reality and, you know, we're not just some fantasy privacy crypto people over here, like we're part of the financial system and there's been, this wasn't started how you thought it was started probably, and maybe not for the reasons you thought it was started for, but we're all here now and we're all making money and it's cool. Like this multi-trillion-dollar industry was popped up from Bitcoin and crypto and everything like that. But I think that when you look at the overall scheme of things, like it doesn't matter. We actually want Bitcoin to stay at the top now. I believe we want Bitcoin to stay at the top now because Bitcoin serves such a big purpose in this environment.